Ukrainians, male and female, in the life of every nation, there is a moment when everyone needs to speak honestly, calmly, without speculation, rumors, gossip, without anything superfluous, as it is, as I always try to speak with you. Right now is one of the most difficult moments in our history. Right now, the pressure on Ukraine is one of the heaviest. Right now, Ukraine may find itself facing a very difficult choice. Either loss of dignity or risk of losing a key partner. Either difficult 28 points or an extremely hard winter. The hardest and further risks. Life without freedom, without dignity, without justice. And that we should believe the one who has already attacked twice. They will expect an answer from us. Although, in fact, I already gave it on May 20th, 2019, when taking the oath of allegiance to Ukraine, I said in particular, I, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, elected by the will of the people as President of Ukraine, pledge with all my deeds to defend the sovereignty and independence of Ukraine, to uphold the rights and freedoms of citizens, to observe the Constitution and laws of Ukraine, to fulfill my duties in the interests of all compatriots, to raise the authority of Ukraine in the world. For me, this is not a protocol formality. For a checkmark, this is an oath. And every day, I remain faithful to every word of it. I will never betray it. The national Ukrainian interest must be taken into account. We are not making loud statements. We will work calmly with America and all partners. There will be a constructive search for solutions with our main partner. I will present arguments, I will persuade, propose alternatives, but we definitely will not give the enemy reasons to say that it is Ukraine that does not want peace, that it is Ukraine disrupting the process, and that Ukraine is not ready for diplomacy. That will not happen. Ukraine will work quickly. Today, on Saturday and Sunday, all next week, and for as long as it takes in 24/7 mode, I will fight to ensure that among all the points of the plan, at least 2 are not missed. These are the dignity and freedom of Ukrainians, because everything else is based on this: our sovereignty, our independence, our land, our people, and Ukraine's future. We will and must do everything so that the result is the end of the war, and not the end of Ukraine, the end of Europe and global peace. I just spoke with the Europeans. We count on European friends who clearly understand that Russia is not somewhere far away, that it is next to the EU borders, that Ukraine is currently the only shield separating the comfortable European life from Putin's plans. We remember, Europe was with us. We believe Europe will be with us. Ukraine must not see a déjà vu of February 24, when there was a feeling that we were alone, when no one could stop Russia except our brave people who stood as a wall against Putin's army. And it was certainly very pleasant for us when the world said, Ukrainians, they are incredible, God, what Ukrainians, how they fight, how Ukrainians struggle, what titans they are. And it's true, absolutely. But both Europe and the whole world must understand another truth as well, that Ukrainians are, first of all, people. And we have been holding back one of the largest armies in the world for almost 4 years of full-scale invasion, and we are holding a front line of several thousand kilometers. And our people experience shelling every night, rocket attacks, ballistic strikes, Shahed strikes, and our people lose someone close to them every day. And our people very, very much want this war to end. We are, of course, made of steel, but even the strongest metal can fail to withstand. Don't forget about this. Be with Ukraine, be with our people, and therefore be with dignity and freedom. Dear Ukrainians, remember that first day of the war. Most of us made a choice in favor of Ukraine. Remember our feelings then. What was it like? It was dark, loud, hard, painful, scary for many, but the enemy did not see our backs running away. He saw our eyes full of readiness to fight for what is ours, and this is dignity, this is freedom. And this is actually the most terrible thing that can be for Russia, seeing the unity of Ukrainians. Then our unity was directed at protecting our home from the enemy. And now unity is also needed by us more than ever, so that there is a dignified peace in our home. I am now addressing all Ukrainians. Our people, citizens, politicians, everyone needs to gather, come to their senses, stop the bullshit, stop the political games. The state must work. The parliament of a country at war must work in unity. The government of a country at war must work effectively. All of us together must not forget and not confuse who exactly is Ukraine's enemy today. I remember how on the first day of the war, various intermediaries conveyed to me various plans, points, ultimatums regarding the end of the war. They said either this way or no way. Either you sign this, or you will simply be liquidated. And instead of you, the acting president of Ukraine will sign it. How did that end? It is known. Many of these intermediaries became part of the exchange fund and went back together with their proposals, their points, home to their native harbor. I did not betray Ukraine then. I clearly felt behind my shoulders the support of each and every one of you, every Ukrainian, male and female, every soldier, every volunteer, every medic, diplomat, journalist, everyone, our entire people. We did not betray Ukraine then. We will not do it now. And I know for sure that in this truly one of the most difficult moments in our history, I am not alone. That Ukrainians believe in their state, that we are united. And in all formats of upcoming meetings, discussions, negotiations with partners, it will be much easier for me to secure a dignified peace for us and to convince them, knowing 100% that behind me is the people of Ukraine. Millions of our people who have dignity, who fight for freedom, and who have earned peace. All our fallen heroes who gave their lives for Ukraine, who are now in heaven and have earned the right to see from there that their children and grandchildren will live in dignified peace. And this peace will be worthy, effective, long-lasting. Dear Ukrainians, next week will be very difficult, full of events. You are a mature, intelligent, conscious people who have proven this more than once and who understand that during this time there will be a lot of pressure, political pressure, informational pressure, various kinds, to weaken us, to divide us. The enemy does not sleep and will do everything so that nothing works out for us. Will we let them do this? We have no right, and we will succeed. Because those who seek to destroy us know us poorly, do not understand who we really are, what we are about, what we stand for, what kind of people we are. It is not for nothing that we celebrate the Day of Dignity and Freedom as a state holiday. This says who we are, what our values are. We will work on the diplomatic field for the sake of our peace. We must work in unity inside Ukraine for the sake of our peace, for the sake of our dignity, for the sake of our freedom. And I believe and I know that I am not alone. With me are our people, society, warriors, partners, allies, all our people, dignified, free, united. Dignity and freedom, glory to Ukraine.